I'm rolling. Okay, I'm going to do a demonstration of the first 13 moves of Tai Chi Chuan. The actual form is a lot longer. This is the Yang style of Tai Chi. There are 58 moves, there's 108 moves, but the most important thing in Tai Chi is the internal posture. And a lot of people have written to me or emailed me and asked me, Mark, what can we start doing to get this energy moving that's blocked? That's a big topic. So for starters, I'm going to start off by giving a demonstration of the art that I know best for that, Tai Chi, and we're going to contrast it with yoga, and we're going to do other things as well. But for starters, we're going to start off with the first 13 moves. The first move is called Wu Chi, which means emptiness, and we're supposed to find ourselves centered and empty at this point. Each of the psychological references in Tai Chi are paralleled with a physical move, and it's really beautiful. I could talk about it for hours, but I just have a few minutes here on YouTube, so we'll go to here. So, each of those moves represents a martial arts move as it would be performed in what's called Kung Fu Neigong. In China, there were two basic schools of martial arts. There was Kung Fu Weigong and Kung Fu Neigong. Kung Fu means excellence. Weigong means the school of the external school of the martial arts. Neigong means the internal school of the martial arts. So external means precise places to strike, different ways to hold your hand, maybe acupuncture points to kick on or hit on the body. Those were all external things. The focus was on blocks and on punches and on kicks. The internal styles, the Kung Fu Neigong, of which there are three, Tai Chi, Bagua, and Xing Yi. The only one I can really talk about is Tai Chi, because that's all I know. Focused only on the internal energy of the practitioner. Well, this was twofold. A, if you control your own chi, you can control the chi of your opponent. And if you're focused on removing the blockages of chi in your body, health will ensue. So in today's society, we really need it for health purposes. And you're learning a little bit of the martial arts. It would take a long time to be able to learn how to apply those moves. But as you would learn how to release certain muscle groups, you will be releasing tensions and energy blocks in your body. And along that line, a couple of practical things. Hey, come here. Use Glenn. There are a couple of things you can do with your energy once you learn how to get it to flow. One of the fun ones is called the unbendable arm. So I'm going to go like this. Do you remember this one? No? Okay, I'm going to put my arm on Glenn's shoulder. And I'm going to keep my arm straight. And what Glenn's going to do is going to go on my elbow where it's most vulnerable. And I'm going to bring my chi up. Now the whole goal of the Tai Chi form is to sink and root into your belly. Okay? The goal is to get the energy to flow up your spine, over the top of your head, down the front of your body. Don't try this at home. Okay? So from here, if I use a hard muscle tension and Glenn gradually builds up pressure, come on, builds up pressure, builds up pressure, builds up pressure, he could bend my arm. Okay? If I sink into my Tai Chi stance and I relax my hand, and he does that, okay, he can't bend it. Does anybody want to help him? Want to help him? Come on. Come on, help. Okay. And the only thing I'm really doing is relaxing and letting the energy flow like it's supposed to. Is this hurting your shoulder? Okay, good. Okay, they can release. Okay, so that's just called the unbendable arm. There's another one. I got you guys up here. Come here. Okay, this one's called the unliftable stance. And first, take your hands and go like this, and put them under my armpits. Okay, so if I'm rooted into the earth, which is the goal of Tai Chi, I will be heavy and unliftable. So first, for a guy I weigh 145 pounds, these guys are pretty strong. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my chi up, and I'm going to tighten my body up, and I'm going to let them lift me. Good? Okay, so you know that they can lift me. Just keep your hands under there. Okay, so what happens now, I'm going to sink into my Tantien, okay, and I'm going to root into my legs, and they're going to lift. Okay, I'm ready.
Well, there's nothing to lift.
And I'm just releasing it. So when we do the form and we relax, come on guys. They're trying to lift me. Do you guys need help? Okay, so what's happening is they're trying to break my root, and I'm just rooted into the earth. And what happens is, yeah, it's just getting my chi to go down. Now, thank you. If my chi is rising up, so if I get emotional, guess what? My energy's lost. If I get pissed off, I've lost my energy. Literally, you piss away your energy. So what we're trying to do in Tai Chi is to relax down. And those are two practical applications of how I could show people how the energy is supposed to flow. And it's natural. It doesn't feel like anything magical. It just feels like me. It's just the way it is. Okay, that's all for today.